Hi everyone, happy Thursday. I'm not feeling great, but I am here ready to do the reading. Dude, starting off the new year with a cold, not so cool. Fortunately, it wasn't such a bad cold, but it's one of those colds that you're just weak. You just feel weak. Anyway, today we're going to do the reading with the Untamed Elemental. Then we're going off into the Tarot of the Divine, and we'll finish off with some Prism. Pretty easy, right? Easy peasy. Let's see what message we have for today. The Untamed Elemental. Dude, some days were easier than others. Today is not that easy. I tried going to the gym and I was like, this is not happening. Anyway, let's see what message we have for today, for Thursday. Ooh. Root, upright, nice. Okay, ooh. We have 4. Root, rose, snake, and waterfall reversed. So let's touch on some words, some keywords. Root and rose are like one after the other. That's so funny. So stabilization, roots. When it's balanced, it's flourishing, productivity, and effectiveness. Root asks you to establish firm foundations and develop a relationship with your own network of stabilization. That's pretty logical, right? You need to root, you need to ground yourself in some way. So we're seeking stabilizing, which makes sense. Unless you're doing the exact opposite. Maybe you have too much stability in your life, in which case this reading is not for you. Rose, undefended heart. Rose requires both shadow and light to do her work. Her medicine is strongest beneath a full moon. She speaks of love within her realm. Nothing else exists. So balance, keep emotional intelligence apart, open-heartedness. For me, Rose talks about like give me a minute. Emotional intelligence. Just learning to discern what is good and what is not so good for you. Many times we think of rose as with thorns and this kind of a thing. I just think it's emotional intelligence is where it's at for rose here. So maybe there's something about your emotions that really needs to be grounded. You really need to stabilize your emotional well-being. Snake. I have no idea where snake was. Sage, scarab, sky, snake. The healing spiral. Sometimes it might feel like you are just going in circles, revisiting old patterns or wounds you thought were healed. But snake indicates that this can be positive. We're always learning, right? We're revisiting old patterns, new stuff, but in new ways. And the point is to evolve from this. Patience, balance is patience, forbearance of concrete conclusions. Easy flow. Okay, so we're on the right path, but with waterfall reverse, I do feel like we might be holding on too tight to something. Waterfall. Let go. We might be holding on to something. It's literally called let go. It's reversed, right? Waterfall says that nothing is permanent, and so grasping it is pointless. Imbalance, grasping control, repeating the same story. Listen, it might feel like you are going in loops over and over again with a certain subject that we're going to see what this is about. But I do feel with Rose, it's also telling us to like learn to appreciate it from a different point of view. A rose is going to be a rose regardless. Whatever it is going to be. But if you're revisiting something, it's because you have to learn something from it, right? So let's try to learn it this time so you don't have to keep going around. With waterfall here, letting go, maybe you're just fixated on this thing. And you just need to like let it flow. We've talked about this in the other readings that we had these days. Like, just sometimes you just need to sit back and let life happen. And that is the hardest thing to do. It is so hard for me to just sit back and not do anything, even though you enjoy it, whatever, at the end of the day. Like for me, I'll do stuff or I won't do stuff or I'll get on with my life, but there comes a point in the day, it's probably either at the end of the day or at the beginning of the day, where I'm just like, I can't continue on this way, doing nothing. And it's exactly what I have to do. I have to do nothing. So it's really hard. I'm going through that as well into some capacity. But I get it. I get that it can be hard. Because I'm going through it as well. Not just because of the cold. Anyway, what are we talking about here? Roots. Whoa, 5 of Wands. And the 4 of Cups. Oh. It feels like something's trying to come into your life and you're just so plagued by what's going on in your immediate present that you just, it's because the 4 of Cups, sometimes not in this card, but sometimes it's just like, no, let's stick to this card meaning. Just being unaware that there's something else coming in. There's something else coming in and you're too busy fixated on whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish at the moment. Rose, we have the 10 of Coins, very nice. And upright. And the Devil reversed, very nice. So it looks like you're not in a bad situation. It looks like you're in a rather good situation and things are good for you right now. They're not thriving, or it's not, I mean, 10 of Coins is great. So maybe you are in a very, very good situation and you're learning to appreciate that situation instead of, and we talked about this the other day as well, I don't remember which one, instead of always going for something else and something else and something new and something new. It's like, learn to appreciate the fact that you're in a very good place right now, especially in comparison to other points in your life where you've been. I'm not really a fan of that, but we do it anyway. Don't compare yourself to others. Comparison is literally the thief of joy. It is. But sometimes you need to compare from a perspective to really appreciate that you are in a good place. Snake. 6 of Wands reverse. Right next to the Devil reverse. So we've come from like a lower, oh, the 2 of Cups. Okay. We are ascending. We are ascending. It hasn't been easy. You've had to give up a lot. There has been like defeat after defeat after defeat after defeat. But how should I say this? You're not just spiraling. You're spiraling in a direction. We're spiraling up. We're constantly spiraling up. unless you're taking really poor choices, which makes you spiral down. But right now, it looks like you're spiraling up. It might not seem that way because it's not like you're shooting up all of a sudden, but you are progressing. But it's really hard to see it. It's really hard for you to see it because of so many defeats or maybe one major defeat. Whatever applies to you, it's really marked you. This defeat. This thing, it's marked you, and you're lacking perspective. And you need a little bit of it. You need a little perspective. With that Two of Cups, that makes me feel very excited for you. So let's see, waterfall reversed. Queen of Swords. Under waterfall reversed, not so great. So, hold on. I'll tell you in a minute. This is where it starts to get, no, that's way too many. Where it starts to get real specific. This may apply to you. Oh, 3 of coins. Okay, so yeah, this is where it starts to get specific. So with the waterfall reverse, remember waterfall is let go. And we have the Two of Cups, Queen of Swords, 3 of coins, one after the other. I feel like there's something really, really good coming into your life. Probably some kind of a relationship, a union of some kind. A union. It doesn't have to be a relationship, a romantic relationship, but it feels that way a little. We have everything here. We have wands, we have swords, we have cups, we have pentacles, we have everything. This feels like an important union. One that is going to make you very hopeful, but you are very much in defense mode. Queen of Swords. I'm happy that she didn't come out reverse because that would imply a lot of like self-sabotage. And I don't think that that's what we want. I don't think that's what you want. But there is a little bit of self-sabotage here in regards to the waterfall reverse. Like you are maybe holding on too tight, or either to the past or to this new opportunity. You're putting too much into it. But it's really nice because with that 3 of coins at the end, whatever it is that is happening, I don't think you're this Queen of Swords. I think this Queen of Swords is the person that's coming in. Remember, male or female, it doesn't matter. This person is very, they're quite cerebral. And they're very just. They're kind. They're just. They're not like a pushover or anything. This person is coming in to work with you in regards to this thing. So if it's romantic, it probably is a partner that you've, the kind of partner that you need to ascend with. It's not the kind of person that's just going to like live off your coattails or pull you down in some way. No, this is the kind of person that empowers you and that helps you out in many capacities. If it's a business kind of a thing, this is a business person that's going to be like, I'm going to give you a hand, we're going to go work on this, and you kind of need to let go of whatever it is, that whatever defeat that you went through. You have to let it go because things are coming up. Things are coming up and they want to come into your life, but it's up to you to let it. Yeah. This is really nice, yo. Like, I'm sorry that, because that defeat sounds pretty harsh with the devil in reverse next to it. It's like, it was a deep cut of some kind. Like you had to go through like a really hard, this feels, it can be, it's personal for everybody, but it kind of feels like addiction. Somebody that's really trying to get their shit together inside, not on the outside, because on the outside it looks like you're doing really well. This person's gonna bring you a lot of stability regardless of what kind of relationship you have. They're going to teach you, they're going to show you how a collaboration is actually done. If you don't know, if you don't, oh my God, look, success. You're gonna have success with this. So cool. Okay. Very nice. I'm very excited for this person's strength. So it's gonna be an enduring. Ooh. Oh snap! We had 2 more here. Okay. And protection. Okay, great, great selection of cards. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of success for you. I would even, honestly, this feels like a year reading. It doesn't even feel like a day reading. It feels like, or the week reading. This feels like the year reading. There's success here with this person. There is strength and there's protection. I feel like you're going to feel safe in this thing. It feels like it's solid. With strength, it feels like it's really strong. It's a strong union of, again, of whatever type it may be. It's like it's protected. So this is like for you. This is great, guys. I'm very excited for whomever this is. I love it. If you want more of this reading, DM me. We can go in further. If you want a reading at all, DM me as well. I've got some free time. Hit like and subscribe if you like it, and if you want to keep seeing and hearing me. And also, yeah, share the love. If you know somebody that needs to hear this, also share it. Anyway, lots of love, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye.